All right, what's going on? It's your boy SBZ, and today we're going to be talking about specifically OBS 30. Now, mind you, I know I'm behind the game, but I do feel like I need to make this video because a lot of my viewers and people who watch me do use OBS for gaming and or streaming. And I'd rather test it out myself before making a video. So I feel like there's still time, so let's talk about OBS 30. Now on this channel, we talk about tech, tutorials, and also we talk about PlayStation, and also we talk about Nintendo Switch. I do gameplays, but the gameplays are live on Twitch and on YouTube. So if you want to come in on that, links will be in the description below. It's a new download and a new update. So in order for us to do that, let's go ahead and go to obsstudio.com. Once you go to obsstudio.com, you need to hit the download button for whatever OS system you have, Linux, Windows, and Mac OS. Now, if you're on the Mac OS, you hit either Intel if you have an Intel system, or Apple Silicon if you have M1 or higher. Once you have those downloaded, you go ahead and open them up. It's going to look like nothing's changed, but something has actually changed. So let's go ahead and get into the features of OBS 30. Now, mind you, I would not make a video like this unless I give this disclaimer. This is stuff that I have tested. There are some other features, but this is only the stuff that I have tested. And if I'm working on a Mac OS, I promise you, you can do this on Windows or Linux or whatever you're working on. And I mean fully customizable. You can move wherever you want it to be. And then the docks that you do have, whether you're being on YouTube, Twitch, or whatever the case may be, you can actually make them full height. So however big your screen is, now it can be full height instead of having to pop it out of the OBS UI. So me personally, what I have is I have the YouTube live dashboard docked onto my OBS in full height, and then I also have my chat on a completely different screen. I also have, of course, my sources, my scenes, and then my audio meter, which is actually really small. Once I set it up, I don't necessarily need to move it. My stream deck that actually can make it higher or lower, but mainly I'm controlling all of that in my Wavelength software. Or if I'm not using Wavelength, I'm controlling that with the stream deck. And then on top of that, I'm going to go ahead and I have, of course, the start, stop, so on and so forth. So that's how I fully customize it. You can copy that if you want to, but your settings is how you want it and how you like it. So get creative with it. Now, for those of you who stream only to YouTube, you know that it is a crazy process. You have to basically make live streaming the same way you would make a regular video. Thumbnail, title, tag, everything, description, all of it. With YouTube, if you're looking at this, which I know you are, please, can we make it a little bit simpler to stream on YouTube? But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about the integrations. So the integrations that are going on with YouTube right now currently are the fact that we now have the YouTube Live dashboard. That's right, the YouTube Live dashboard. That means we can actually make stream markers. We can actually share from OBS. I don't have to go into YouTube to share it anymore. Then on top of that, I also have to where I can look and see the concurrent chatters, how many chats I have, all of that straight from OBS. And that's why I have it at full height, so I can see all of that. But OBS, if you are looking at me, whoever the creators are, can we get it to where you can actually make polls on the dashboard on OBS? That would save a whole lot of time and energy. That is the new features on the dashboard for YouTube. The way that you can get to that is you have to connect your YouTube to the OBS. Don't just put the stream key in, you have to connect it. Once you do connect it, you do have to select the broadcast. Make sure that you select the broadcast, don't select and start streaming, because you will start streaming. please do not look at me like that. Everybody's common sense is not as common. So if I don't say it, it's not going to happen. It used to be that the screen capture was completely horrible for us Mac OS users because we could not use the Mac OS audio. And we had to do like some third-party thing in order to do the audio from your Mac. For those of you who use Wavelength software, I actually got a workaround with that because it went to the Wavelength and then you could stream it in. Now OBS has the integration to where you not only can do the screen capture, but then you can also do the audio as well from your Mac OS. So we finally have that. This is a big props up to OBS for that. All right, before I get into the final thing, I do have to say that number one, this is my experience with Mac OS. There are some NVIDIA support and some new Windows features that I cannot get into because I don't have a Windows device. So I've never tried those out. So if you need to find another video that has that, perfect. But since you've gotten this far, go ahead and hit that like. It boosts us up in the algorithm, and also hit the subscribe button so you can be notified anytime we make a video just like this one. Let's get into number one. All right, number one, multi-streaming plugin. This actually was released right after OBS 30 was released. So now we have the perfect integrations to multi-stream in OBS without having to do Restream or any other web-based programs. We can literally just use OBS. Now, I haven't tried this plugin out yet, but yo, this is Future SBZ. I did try this plugin out already, and I do have a video out on it. So if you do want to check this out, it'll be right up here. Let's continue going forward into the video. And that's OBS 30. I'm really excited to be continuing using this, and I'm just can't wait to see what OBS 31 has to offer. Thank you guys so much for, you know what you did. You know what you did. You blessed us right quick. Like I said, leave a like, also subscribe. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.